Most people have forgotten what it's like to carry a dedicated camera that actually fits in a jacket pocket. But this little Lumix makes a pretty strong case for why that should change. It is surprisingly compact, yet the moment you turn it on, that lens barrel extends and you realize there is a lot of glass packed into this frame. That Leica lens is the real star here. It's sharp, and when you start playing with the 20 times optical zoom, you get a reach that your smartphone just cannot touch. Sure, the 40 times intelligent zoom is there if you really need to push it, but honestly, stick to the optical range if you want to keep your shots looking crisp. The stabilization is the unsung hero of this device. It's got this active mode that does a decent job of smoothing out shaky hands, which is a lifesaver when you're zoomed all the way in on a distant subject. Now, the screen is a bit on the smaller side at 2.7 inches, and in bright, direct sunlight, you might find yourself squinting a little to frame your shot perfectly. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's definitely a reminder that this is a more traditional, older-school piece of tech. The autofocus is snappy enough for everyday snapshots, and the 10 frames per second burst mode is surprisingly quick for a camera in this category. It's great for catching a pet running around or a quick moment at a family gathering where things are moving fast. The color science feels very natural, leaning into that classic look that doesn't feel overly processed or fake. Video-wise, it handles full HD just fine. It's not going to replace a professional cinema rig, but for capturing memories in MP4 or AVCHD, it's more than capable. One thing that stands out is the build quality. It feels solid, not like some cheap plastic toy that's going to rattle if you drop it in your bag. However, don't expect it to be a low-light monster. When the sun goes down, you'll start to see some noise creeping into the shadows, which is just the reality of a sensor this size. You have to be realistic about what a compact camera can do once the lights get dim. The menu system is straightforward, and the creative controls give you enough room to play around if you want to tweak your images without diving into a complex editing suite later. It's a reliable, no-nonsense tool that does exactly what it promises. If you're tired of your phone's digital zoom turning everything into a blurry mess, and you want something that actually feels like a real camera in your hand, this is a solid pick. It's not trying to be the latest flagship with 1,000 features you'll never use, and that's exactly why it works. It's just a good, honest camera that gets the job done.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.